Hi, everybody. I have a really awesome book called Sweety. I just want to make sure I'm lining this up right here. Okay. This is a book that was written in 2019, so it's a fairly new book. I love this book because it has the message of being yourself, and it's awesome to be yourself, no matter what you like to do or what hobbies you have. And the rule, I think I've mentioned this before, the rule in my house has always been you can like whatever you want to like as long as it doesn't hurt you or someone else. So if your brother likes one type of movies and you like another, or you like sports and you like music, it's all good. All right, but it's important to be true to yourself and not try to fit in or try to be someone that you're not. And so this is an especially good book for our third graders who are traveling up to NTI next year. But I hope you enjoy it. It's called Sweety. Okay. And I just want to make sure I'm lining this up right here. Okay. Sweety was awkward, even for a mole rat. Let's see. Her own grandmother called her a little square peg. Sweety didn't exactly know what that meant. But she did know that she didn't always fit in. Sweety could be intense. So let me show you the illustration of this one first. Let's see. There. It's a bunch of kids. They each have their own doll, and they're talking about their dolls to each other. First girl says, "My doll's name is Ellie. She likes cupcakes." Then the next kid says, "My doll is David. My grandma gave him to me." And then the next person says, "This is Sunshine. She wants to be a doctor." "Who's your doll, Sweety?" And here's what Sweety answers. "This is Warrior Princess Zorna, friend of the friendless, destroyer of evil, lover of chocolate beet cake with cream cheese frosting. Her favorite color is turquoise, and my mom made her for me." So she just, she's, as the page said, she could be intense. And people found her hobbies a bit bizarre. "Would you like to come over to my house and help me identify fungi?" "No, thank you." Occasionally, Sweety did things that others had a hard time comprehending, like the day she gave her book report through interpretive dance. And this girl over here says, "What book is this?" There were times when Sweety wondered what it would be like to be someone else. Someone like Deb. Deb always said the right thing and had stylish friends. Best of all, she had beautiful hair. Sweety wanted hair like Deb's. And she says she thought maybe she should try a wig. Then there were times when Sweety just felt like being Sweety. The best days were when Aunt Ruth visited. Aunt Ruth understood Sweety perfectly. She didn't think Sweety's hobbies were weird. Really, not a single one. Sweety and her aunt loved going through old family photo albums. Sweety especially liked the pictures of her mom and her aunt when they were her age. These are, now you have to take a look at these pictures in the photo album. They're really good. So let me make sure I'm getting that close enough. On her most recent visit, Aunt Ruth talked about how she was called a square peg when she was young. Sweety was starting to understand what that meant. Aunt Ruth said that being different was one of the best things about her life, and that if you stayed true to yourself, you'd find your people. That made Sweety think. Were there really people out there for her? How would they recognize her? How would she recognize them? Was there a secret handshake she'd have to learn? She really hoped there was a secret handshake. Sweety wondered how many times she'd been close to one of her people and not known it. What if she stepped it up a notch? Would her people be able to spot her more easily? So I just want to show you this illustration first. And Sweety's got one of those bull horns, and she's saying into the bullhorn, "My name is Sweety. I like dancing, mushrooms, and rainy days. You too? Need to find your people? Maybe we're a match. Flyers are available." Or would she just seem desperate? For now, she'd trust Aunt Ruth, continue to do her favorite things, and be herself. And maybe she'd try a couple of new hobbies just for fun. After all, being Sweety wasn't so bad. In fact, it could be pretty awesome. So let's see, she's sitting on this bench here and she says, "Why aren't you a fuzzy little caterpillar?" And then over on this page, another child comes over and says, "Oh my gosh, isn't that the cutest little caterpillar?" "My name is Sandy. Your shirt is wonderful. I wouldn't mind having a shirt with mushrooms on it. I love mushrooms." And so the page says, "And who knew when someone else pretty awesome might come along?" "Hi, Sandy. My name's Sweety. Would you like to learn a secret handshake?" "Thank you, yes." And that is the end. So there's a phrase in there called your people. You find your people. And that is so true. When our third graders go up to NTI, it's a much bigger school, and you end up finding the people that, kind of like the same things you do, especially when you get to middle school and high school, because then you have an opportunity to be in clubs or join a sports team or be in the band. Even at NTI, you can be in the chorus or the band. And that's, when you find people that are interested in the same things as you are. So they're, even if you feel like, oh, nobody gets me, nobody likes the same things I do, You will find your people eventually. Just don't give up. But in the meantime, we all need to show kindness and respect to everyone, um, even if they don't like the same things we do. Right? We want to make everyone feel welcome and loved at Drake School. So your assignment is to draw a picture of yourself doing something that you love to do. If it's cooking, it's dancing, it's running, whatever you love to do, and especially if it's something that maybe I'm not already aware that you love to do, and it's something that makes you a little unique. That's fine too. All right, I'd love to see it. I've really enjoyed some of our Zooms, especially the third graders. Their talent show. I got to know some of you so much better, seeing what your talents were, seeing a little bit of what you like to do. So draw me a picture. I'd love to see it. All right, that's it for today, my friends. I'll see you soon.